I love African American memorabilia. I kind of got the bug from my grandmother and my great-grandmother. My great-grandmother was a great historian, and what she did is she was more visual in what she wanted to teach us, and so she showed us different things from her time that she used, and so I'll show some of them to you. We walk over on this side here, you'll see a great rendition of slave pottery, that's what they call it. Pottery like this was meant initially just for storing wine that they were making to drink at weddings and celebrations that really were not allowed. And this is a pottery that has come and grown from North Carolina, from slave plantations there, and it has become very coveted. And then the newer generations have started making new head jugs, and as you can see, it's more detailed and it's a little bit more cartoonish, but I think that the whole point is that even the slave pottery evolved over time. My collection is just basically an homage to African American history and just a preservation of it. Up here, this is how families were separated. It's called Juneteenth. This is how they were sold at auction. This is how moms and kids were separated from the fathers. I think it's just an amazing display of how strong we had to be back then. When you go back and you try to trace your roots, everything's so hard and very difficult to find because families were separated. Children were separated from their families depending on their age. And so they were sent to different plantations. They were segregated, and how do you bring that all back together if you don't start educating and keeping that going?